What's up, guys? I'm Joe Farewell. Welcome to the Winter Paradise Summit.
And I'm Nick Young. Let's f***ing go.
And I'm Donovan Moore. Actually, no, we got all that screwed up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm Donovan. It's nice to have you here.
That's about right.
That's about right.
That's about right. That's right. Donovan, do you have anything? No.
No. All right, guys. Welcome to Winter Paradise Summit. This is year number 4, and I've got Nick Young and Donovan Moore here with me. These are my boys, and this event is something special. Cut into a little. So 4 years ago, this event came around because Donovan and I got on the phone and we're like, hey, let's do something really cool as a training summit that is more focused on the students rather than on sponsors and making it a huge event. We wanted something that's more family-oriented focus where we're able to bring some good dudes in, have some good food, and just train our asses off. And we made it. We made it happen. Nick does an amazing job with the rifle. Donovan, what are you teaching? AIWB?
AIWB pistol.
Concealment stuff for you guys. And it doesn't have to be AIWB, but concealment work, but really just performance pistol stuff. And I'm working movement and rifle pistol transitions and stuff like that. So a little competition mindset over there. So over the course of the last 4 years, this event has evolved a lot. And this year, it's the best year yet. It's been an amazing time. We've got 36 students out here having amazing food, having amazing training, and just having a grand old time with lots of stuff to give away and lots of good times shooting. So we're coming into day 3. Donovan, what are you looking at as we get into this third day of training, and what have you covered so far?
All right, so we're running the pistol bay here. We're focusing on the hard skills, the fundamentals, what I would like to call the 3 pillars in shooting: grip, sights, and trigger. And we're hammering those home over and over and over for repetitions, right? Because in my methodologies, my mindset, practical shooting, real life engagements, whatever you want to look at it, 3 things are always guaranteed. And that's going to be, you got to hold the gun, you got to see your sights or a reference system, and you got to be able to pull the trigger efficiently. So if you can become masterful with those 3 things, I think you're setting yourself up for pretty good success. So that's what we're rocking right now.
What's really fun is afterwards we always come back and we have a little conversation with the students and we start to hear what people are pulling. And a lot of people coming out of Donovan's class are like, I've never thought about it in that way. I've never worked the trigger in that way. We had one guy, Joey, he's like, I've been shooting for 20-something years and I've never shot a 6-inch group, you know, or I'm sorry, it was like a 3-inch group, but 6 shots in the 3-inch group at 15 yards in the headshot. It's like that. I've just never been able to do that before. So the fundamentals, revisiting the fundamentals in a different way, and the way that Donovan breaks it down in a process-based pillar structure is just fantastic. Nick, what are you working on?
I'm working on similar stuff, just with rifles. So we have the bay over here that's a little bit longer. We have 125 yards. But we're starting off basically at the very, very beginning, showing people how to mount the gun. Like really looking at, you know, how do you mount the gun and not move the gun around while you're shooting it? And, you know, my entire class is essentially showing people, you know, how to train. So like things to look for when you leave my class, you know, things to pay attention to in your training. That's what we're showing people. Like the very, very important stuff of shooting. Just like Donovan said, how to grip the gun without moving it, how to press the trigger, you know, all of this stuff. What vision is supposed to look like. So I'm pretty excited to be here and teach that stuff.
I love it. Homework, right?
Me too. Lots of homework. And the cool thing is as these classes go on, you're gonna have your group of people that you're shooting with, and you rotate classes. So like yesterday, I got the group that had shot with Nick on the first day. got that group. They came over to me, so I was able to take them and just pretty much focus on movement and a little bit of pistol stuff because they already had rifle pretty much locked down. It's really cool because it's almost like a revolver system. So every time you take a class, you bump over to the next one, and then you leave. As long as you take the right notes, you're gonna leave with a ton of homework. In my class, we just hammered movement, tons and tons of movement drills. Touched on the fundamentals, of course, but I kind of leave that up to you guys to really lock those in for rifle and pistol. And we work on competition mindset, how to execute a stage, a little stage planning, but a lot of movement concepts. How are we leaving this box? How are we making entry to a new box? So there's a lot of different topics covered here and a solid 3 days of training, plus some phenomenal food. I mean, last night was the best range food I've ever had. Yeah. Truly. Like we had
Mr. Ulrich, right?
Yep, Ulrich. Stephen Ulrich. We gotta give it a shout out because Stephen, it just opened up a new hotel with 3 different restaurants in it in Windermere. and he offered to cater this event, or for last night, and we had lamb meatballs with mint sauce. We had sirloin that was sous vide that was just phenomenal, amazing food. Something you wouldn't expect to eat on the range, and that's what we try to bring here every year. We always have amazing food, and that was just exceptional last night. So thank you guys for being a part of this, and at least joining us on the video. If you didn't make it in this year, keep in mind this thing fills up immediately. When we open registration, usually half of it's already full, at least half of it's full from alumni, and the other half we open up to new students, and it sells out quickly. So if you want to get in fast, or hop on the wait list, because sometimes we have some slots opened up last minute. We would love to see you here. Come join in this awesome training event, and we'll see you on the next one.